Jessica Mulroney says she now knows who the a-holes who only pretended to be her friends are. That's not correct English, but it really says exactly what needs to be said. Mulroney revealed that she's found the silver lining of her difficult year, writing that she and her husband, Canadian TV host Ben Mulroney, quote, "We finally know the a-holes who we thought were our friends. Best gift we ever could have been given." Following the scandal, rumors swirled that it caused a major rift between Mulroney and her longtime friend Meghan. There's two quotes I want to read to you, which are the key quotes. Quote, "After a few months, something to finally celebrate." She Instagrammed this. "Thank you for being by my side, Benny." That's her husband. "Thank you to our true friends for sticking by us," Mulroney wrote. "We could never have made it without you. Silver lining, we finally know the a-holes who we thought were our friends. Best gift we ever could have been given. Pardon my manners." Heart emoji. In case you forgot, Mulroney somehow found herself at the center of a major controversy earlier this year when influencer Sasha Exeter accused Mulroney of leveraging her privilege in an attempt to get brands to stop working with her. So basically, Sasha Exeter put out a clarion call to all influencers, which included Mulroney, to back up the BLM movement and use her extensive platform to promote the BLM movement. I mean, the tide has really turned against BLM with all the riots and all the violence and all the killings. But at that time, there was a lot of public support for it. And Mulroney said, you don't tell me what to do with my platform. So now, more recently, Mulroney wrote this just prior to this, just a few weeks prior. She says, "I'm going to tell this once and for all. Meghan and I are family," Mulroney wrote. "She is the kindest friend and has checked up on me every day. Tabloid culture is atrocious. It creates lies and hurtful storylines. Stop feeding into it. Done." And she posted a picture of her son, who was in Meghan's wedding, and he was just having a wonderful time and just a total blast.
Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. So, to start off, I want to talk to you about the complete shadow ban. This is my revenue. This is the revenue stream, and you can see it goes up and down, and there's dates of videos. So this is the high point before it just tanked. What video is this? This video is Joe Biden has a 16-point lead. So I was just trying to mix it up, give you some different kind of content, see how it would go. It wasn't terrible. I mean, I got reasonable views, but I mean nothing special. And then it just tanked. So this is clearly politically motivated. Now here you can see they almost zeroed me out. This is not quite zero, it's almost zero. And this is 7 days in a row. But from here, this is October 14th. So I've been shadow banned since October 14th. Now, prior to this, 20 days earlier, I was completely zeroed out for 5 days. And here I've been almost zeroed out for 7 days. They're throwing me like 1 penny. Now, during this entire period from October 14th, none of my videos are in demonetization. So it's completely underhanded. It seems that I may have said, some conservative viewpoints. This is communism. It's very upsetting. So anyway, that's what's going on. I think you should know about that. I'm hoping that after the election on November 3rd that they will stop committing these crimes, these un-American treasonous crimes. So we're just going to have to see, but obviously if the ban doesn't come off, things are going to radically change for me, because they're just stealing everything, and it's really disturbing. You should be upset about that. That's completely un-American. So, and I'm kind of upset about it. I don't want to tell you how upset I am about it, because they'll pretend that I'm doing something to them when I'm not. They're This is really, I'm shocked. I'm just shocked that this is happening in America. I'm shocked. So Jessica Mulroney calls out the a-holes who pretended to be her friends, okay? And right before this, she posted this photo of her son, at Meghan's wedding. That's Meghan. When I feel dark and gray, I see this and it all goes away. Okay, and then she changed the caption to say, I see this and pure joy. And then she finally deleted the post altogether. This all came about because of her conflict with this lady, Sasha Exeter, two influencers. And Sasha wanted Jessica to do something. Jessica said no. Jessica doesn't have the right to say no. So Jessica got completely canceled. Her whole life got canceled. And Meghan just walked away from her like she walked away from others. So let's look into this. So now Jessica, right after this photo, she posted, I'm going to tell this once and for all. Meghan and I are family. She is the kindest friend and has checked up on me every day. Tabloid culture is atrocious. It creates lies and hurtful storylines. Stop feeding into it. Done. So let's take a look. What is their relationship? Is Meghan checking up on her every day? Let's just do a mini Celtic cross for Jessica and Meghan's relationship. All right, so this is the mini. This is just an overview of the relationship. Olive tree, deeply rooted relationship. Meghan put her on the staff. She helped her, prior to the wedding, she was there constantly. She was in London, getting her outfits and helping with the wedding and doing everything. And then her kids were in the wedding. So that's kind of a really big deal. Great problems in the relationship and actions associated with that. Behind is the karmic relationship. On the mind is the fact that the relationship is broken. In the future, we have diamond ring. Decisions, mastery in decisions, ruler in decisions, strength and heart. This looks like the relationship will come back together in the future. The relationship looks like it will reconcile in the future, and it will be decided probably by Meghan. There's only one female energy, one male energy. 24 plus 6, 30, 32, 8 spades, scapegoat. I think this relationship will actually reconcile in the future because I think Jessica is applying pressure. Again, she's applying pressure by saying she is, by calling out the a-holes who only pretended to be her friends. That makes Meghan look bad. That's a huge motivator for Meghan. Meghan really, really cares about her image. And anybody says anything she doesn't like, she snaps back at them and she'll sue them and she'll accuse them of all kinds of things. So let's look at Meghan and Jessica. Are they talking again? Because the future here says that looks like a reconciliation to me. Are Meghan and Jessica talking again yet? What's the relationship? Meghan, Jessica. Wow. Are Meghan and Jessica talking again yet? Well, look at these cards. We have the two huge change cards. Karmic shift, huge change, butterfly, transformation of the situation, and handcuffs. So they will reconnect in the background underneath. They're going to reconnect. Here, inheritance and hand in hand. But this adds 4 spades, 16. Very solid acquaintances. They are existing in the same world, but it's radio silence right now. Over here on Jessica's side, coffin, magi, and Mercury. She is letting Meghan know that she doesn't want contact with her. Yeah, so she's calling Meghan out. You know, you're one of the a-holes that was never really my friend. She's doing this right now. She's manifesting that she's telling Meghan that she doesn't want to speak to her in the future. She's not interested. 22, 26, finger of God, outside events. Okay, and that matches this, finger of God. Meghan, player, making a play, very public, her public persona, messages from her public persona from the outside. From the outside, she's receiving a message from Jessica. Okay, and this adds 19 5 clubs. So this has put Meghan at a decision point. Meghan feels like she needs to respond to this. I think they will they're going to reconcile. They're going to start contacting each other again. That's not hard. Meghan can simply send a tweet or an Instagram to Jessica. Or she could call her, or she could email her directly, or she could, there's a lot of ways for Meghan to contact Jessica. Just like there's a lot of ways for Meghan to contact her father. So this was a good move by Jessica. She spoke a language that Meghan can understand. Anything that makes Meghan look bad is going to get a response from Meghan, and that's what Jessica just did. Or is she just saying that? Oh, yes and no. Jessica want no contact. We got the yes and the no. Woman, yes, no. So she's pushing her away to draw her in. Conflict. She's cutting off because she's stopping. She's letting Meghan know that she's not ever going to try to contact her again. So it's now the shoe is on the other foot. The shoe is on Meghan's foot. Meghan's going to have to contact Jessica. So Jessica is pushing her away to draw her in. The conflict in front of all the people. All right, what do we have on the surface? Ongoing, opportunity, and secrets. 12 and 4, 16, 4 spades. In the dead relationship, she's trying to keep it going. So by saying she doesn't want any contact with Meghan, she's actually trying to get Meghan to contact her. It actually looks like it's going to work. It looks to me like it's going to work, like Meghan is going to bite and contact her. And that's the right thing to do. And prior to this, I felt like a good move would be for Jessica to write a tell-all or go on television and do a tell-all. But, and start telling Meghan secrets. But what that would do is it would hurt Meghan. It would get a response from Meghan. But it probably would break the relationship because she wouldn't be able to take it back. Jessica made a statement about a-holes who are not clearly her friends, who are clearly not her friend. But she didn't name Meghan. Everybody is assuming this, including me. Everybody's reading the tea leaves and saying, oh, well, that's Meghan, obviously. And so it gives Jessica an out. To say that that's not Meghan. She can deny it, even though it is Meghan. And Meghan will say, oh, I didn't, that's not why I called her. I called her because, I was eating that toast with the green stuff on it. I was eating avocado toast, my favorite, and me and Jessica used to always eat avocado toast together when I would always cook for everybody because I just ignore all the chefs I have in the house. Who make much better meals than anything I can whip up. So Meghan interviewed Alex Ohanian, and he made some ridiculously woke statements. But how does Serena feel? He runs, now I forgot the name. He's the founder and creator of Reddit, a big social media company. So how does Serena feel about Meghan interviewing and chatting up Alex, her husband? Is she loves this, ambivalent. How does Serena feel about Meghan chatting up, and did she encourage it? Because we saw, Meghan flew in for Serena's USTA tennis match, and she lost again, of course, because Meghan is like a jinx for Serena when she plays. I don't know, she's distracting. She had scrapes on her knees. She was showing way too much under her dress, talking directly to him, this really weird pose she was striking with him. It was disturbing. A lot of people pointed it out. So I don't know how. And Serena's mother was just ignoring Meghan the entire time. So does Serena love that Meghan is interviewing Alex Ohanian? Did she set it up? Is she like, yeah, this is a great idea? Or, gosh, this just really makes me nervous. Mother working with her in everything, 11 and 12, 23. They're closely connected. Serena's on board. On the surface, Serena's on board working with her. What do we have? Sun exposes everything and success. Water into wine and Fox. Feels like it's a good business decision. Angel and scapegoat. Baby and, well, Angel can be just the best of intentions and outside. We have 2 eights. Eights are everything. Water into wine and scapegoat. I think she kind of keeps her feelings to herself. I think Serena keeps her feelings to herself. There are good people. There are very harsh people in Serena's environment. She is playing at the highest levels of tennis, and it really is about the head, okay, about keeping, the win is in the head. It's not all about the physicality. We know this from Tiger Woods, who was smashing through all of the golf records until he got his divorce. Okay, he was caught in a huge scandal where he was sleeping with lots and lots and lots of other women. And then he got divorced, and he literally couldn't win anything for years. And he went from the most amazing golfer ever, who was smashing all the records, to somebody who couldn't even win a tournament. So it's really about, you have to be a winner in your head. And that's more important than the body. That's just as important as the body. So Serena plays the mind games on a very high level as well. That goes without saying. And Ohanian does, because he is a titan of social media. So I feel like she's keeping Meghan a little bit at bay with it's hot and cold energy, the 8 hearts and the 8 spades, the Fox and the Angel. She's acting like an angel. She did set it up, but she's not completely trusting Meghan. She's a little bit suspicious of her. She's keeping an eye on her. So what do we have here? Okay, so the mini Celtic. What is their relationship? Definitely difficulties, but we're showing a solid relationship here, ongoing relationship here. We're showing a union here, okay, and the person in charge making a decision to reconnect at the heart level. And right now, it's broken. Up here, we have Jessica Mulroney manifesting an end to the relationship. But really, that's not what she's doing. She is manifesting, in fact, drawing Meghan back in. She did plot this very carefully so that the swipe that she took at Meghan didn't end the relationship. There's plausible denial. She can save face. This is very important. So this outside event is going to cause Meghan, I think, to reconnect with Jessica and say, I'm not this terrible person who is a false friend. Okay. Is Jessica trying to have no contact with Meghan? No, she's actually doing the opposite. She is pretending, she's pushing her away to pull her in. The yes and the no, the hot and the cold. and she's just blasting her out to the whole world. And she definitely has a secret agenda that she's working to pull Meghan back. She values this relationship. She wants to keep this relationship, and she's doing all she can. Now, I would suspect if Meghan does not bite and contact Jessica in a reasonable amount of time, then maybe Jessica will go full nuclear and really call Meghan out and start doing interviews and giving up her secrets, because Jessica knows everything. She knows all the recent stuff. The father and Samantha know all the really far in the past stuff, like other husbands, other children, etc. Okay, but Jessica knows all the very recent stuff, all the stuff going on in the palace. She can really, and people want the more recent stuff. I don't know. They're both fantastic. People would be interested in both, but the really recent stuff, the really inner workings, what happened with that tiara? How was the relation, Jessica's perspective on Kate and Meghan and Will and Harry. People would be very, very interested in that. She was right there in the catbird seat watching everything. She was a fly on the wall, and those are two different. And now I'm mixing my metaphors here, but they would really like that. So Serena's a little suspicious of Meghan, but she is helping out, and I think she helped set it up. Anyway, that's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the very generous folks who bought me a cup of tea and support me. I thank you all for your support. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.